the 37 assists, is a great number. The spirit of sharing the ball was terrific. We won the third quarter, which is something that we haven't done. I don't know if we've done it all year. So that was an important step to take. And it was a much-needed win against a team that had just beaten the world champions. So it's one that to feel good about, but certainly not exhale with New York coming in here.
The balance really stands out. You had 5 different players with at least 16 points. I know you'll take a huge individual night too, but the way this team is built and the injuries that you're dealing with, is this kind of the ideal path for you offensively?
Well, it's a team that's got to be built on playing very well together and having balance. It's just how we're built. So, yeah, I mean, I thought, this is the kind of game we needed. This is the kind of game we'd like to play. I'd rather not give up 118 points, but it was kind of one of those kind of games. And, the last 3 minutes notwithstanding, there were a lot of good things, and they threw in some pretty tough shots. So we need to embrace this and keep working at getting better. There was a lot of good signs tonight, a lot of things that we're doing better. We wanted to keep turnovers down. 14 is not a great number, but it's better than what we've been doing. So, we'll take that. We did well on the boards, So, and look, Karras adds an awful lot for us. Just, not just scoring, but, his playmaking ability. It just, he really has some unique gifts as a playmaker as well as a scorer.
They seemingly threw a lot at you, some full court press, some zone. Your offense was really consistent all night. How pleased were you with that? They're able to have success despite all those different looks that San Antonio was throwing. Yeah,
we looked at their game against Milwaukee. They did all those things very well. I thought we attacked well. We had a good shot-making night. When the ball moves the right way, it tends to go in the basket more, which is always a good thing. But look, we're a team that's, we've got to be a physical, tough team. We play big. That's got to be part of our identity. And the efficiency's got to be part of our identity too. And I think, we took some steps in that direction tonight, and we just got to keep moving that way.
You've talked after a lot of games recently about getting into the paint and paint touches and how that helps your offense. It felt like that was a lot better tonight. Has that been a focus for you guys on really making sure guys get in there and get the offense moving from the paint like that?
Yeah, we definitely want to attack the paint as much as possible. That's a consistent with really any team in the league. But we struggled doing it, over the previous 3 games at Toronto, Brooklyn, Toronto home. Better tonight, And we'll see. Whenever we're able to get Malcolm back, he's one of the best guys in the league at putting pressure on the rim. So, again, some pretty good positive things that we need to build on and keep it going.
So, Coach, the Knicks are rolling right now, and you guys are going to play them next. What do you plan to do to make sure that you end up with the victory?
Well, they're very physical. They're very deep. They play 10 guys. They have a 5-man second unit that plays very effectively. They make the game a physical game, and they make it hard for you to move around on the floor. And so we're going to have to play with a strong disposition at both ends of the floor. Obviously the things we can control, the energy, the effort, the attitude, those things got to be there. And defense and rebounding, those are the 5 things that we can always control. And we're going to have to do a good job in those 5 areas on Wednesday.